Welcome to the Goat Mentality Podcast. You're rocking it out with the hardest rappers, the hardest trappers in the 55014 area code.
You can download this fucker in the description.
What's this one called? Hard rock instrumental royalty free.
Bustin' loose.
It's all bustin' loose, dude.
We're in here busting loose, talking about dying.
Yeah.
Talking about dying, talking about our dad.
Yeah.
That's why we're playing rock, dude.
Yeah.
Because I'm just feeling, I don't know.
Fucking busting loose a bar
Dude,
stool,
this is
right?
this is what a dad.
You're barefoot.
That's what a dad hears when he gets into an argument with his wife of his children, and he's like, "I'm fucking leaving." He's opening the garage door and getting out of there.
I gotta go for a ride.
I'm off
Where
to
do you think
Treasure
they
Island.
go, dude?
I have
I don't
no
know.
idea. I always wondered that.
Did your old man ever go for a ride?
Never really, no.
No?
They would go for walks,
Together, though.
not together.
Oh, okay. So he
it
would
was
just be like,
they would sometimes go for walks together, but like if it was a bad time, one of them would have to walk.
someone's going on a walk. Yeah. No, I always wondered that. I guess we'll figure it out at some point in our lives if we have children and a wife. Where you go when you go on, I gotta just go.
I feel like you just drove. Like, well, you'd be gone for like a hour or two. That's like going for a drive time.
Yeah.
Maybe getting a snack.
Yeah.
Probably quietly going to a gas station, buying a couple sticks of jerky.
Looking at the clerk and just going, thanks, man. Have a good night. And it's just like, I just got into a blowout with my lady.
Yeah. Dude, I've been in like a great relationship with the BP across the street from my house.
Yeah.
And there are three guys, or there are multiple guys that work there, but there are like three guys that I can really tell you about. There's one of them named Ahmed, and the only words that he knows, 4 words of English. Thank you. Next, brother. and then also when I go in there, I'm like, can I get a pack of the 6 milligram spearmint Zins? Zins? This just takes an hour and a half to look for him. But he was telling me as I got gas on the way here, and he was telling me that there was a stolen car that somebody just like stole, parked in the parking lot of that BP, and then they walked inside, were like acting like they were going to get something to eat, and then they completely evaded the police.
Really?
Yes.
Earlier today.
Nah, he said it was a couple days ago.
Damn.
Boss.
That's a pretty slick move.
Yeah,
That's a
that is.
real Bugs Bunny Elmer Fudd move.
Yeah. That's
I feel like that's like in GTA when you're like, I'm at 5 stars. I don't want to do this shit anymore. So you start doing cheats.
I'm gonna lay low for a bit. You hop into the ocean, swim real close to the pier. Yeah. And you're like, this map is blinking forever, dude.
But yeah, he told me a little bit about that, but I fucking love Ahmed. I know he doesn't think I like him very much because I don't talk to him, but
It doesn't
every time
sound
he
like
goes,
he's
thank
capable.
you, I appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't really sound like he's capable of saying a whole lot else, but yeah. Like
Well,
as far
he
as like
did
his
tell me this-
language.
Yeah, he did tell me the
Oh,
story
okay.
about the car stealing, but until like today are the only times I've heard anything except thank you, next, brother,
Yeah.
or Zins. Ever. But,
I like the one that's down by here. The one right on Franklin here.
Mhm.
You walk in, you're like, do you have Zins? And she just pulls out like 3 different cases, like 3 individual, like I got a 3 milligram smooth, a 6 milligram citrus,
He's
and
breaking the log.
yeah. No, it's just 3 of them loose
Nice.
behind the counter.
Ugh.
And it's like, this is what we have.
See, I feel like on this is Franklin, right?
Yeah, right here.
I feel like on Franklin, all the shops are like Skyrim shops. Some call them trinkets. I call them treasures.
It really
as soon
is.
as you walk in, there's a bunch of just miscellaneous
A
stuff.
single roll of toilet paper.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, yeah, this is going to come in handy for
Let me show you my wares. It's 3 loose Zin packs.
Yeah, it's just things that they've scavenged throughout the day. You got to go down to the Marauders.
Yeah. Yeah, dude.
Sometimes you can find some really rare stuff, like a gold-plated hookah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
That'd be crazy.
Give
Be careful
yourself
of
like 70% clarity.
Yeah.
You smoke that thing?
Dude, like imagine, like you know how in Skyrim when you fuck with one of the giants and their mammoths, where if they hit you, you like go across the entire map because they hit you so hard. That's like battling somebody underneath the Franklin Bridge. They're just gonna swipe you with their bubble, and you're gonna fly up like. Because if you guys ever done that in Skyrim, getting swiped by a giant,
the troll looking thing.
Yeah,
I have been hit by a giant. He does send you flying.
Yes, he does.
I don't think they have the strength over it under the Franklin Bridge.
No,
yeah, they're knocking you all the way to Roseville.
You think so?
Yeah.
They hit a blue strip and it's like they're fucking spinach.
Yep.
Yeah. Their arms swell up. Why I oughta.
Yeah, they like you know how in Mortal Kombat there's like the X-ray move, where like if you press both the triggers, they do like this long move that does
prolong like finisher.
Yeah, but it shows you like the internals of their body. Like I feel like one of their X-rays would be like taking a Hulk bar and then just gouging you in the eyes with their bubble.
Yeah. It like slows time real quick where he like bops you on the head and it busts your spine. It takes a Hulk bar and it's like an interior shot of it hitting his stomach and getting absolved by the acid, and then he just goes ape shit on you and runs your pockets.
Yes. Yes, dude.
His finishing move is ripping your legs off as he shakes you upside down to get all of your belongings out.
Yeah, dude.
So stay away from Franklin Bridge.
Stay away from
They're
Franklin Bridge.
migrating a lot closer to you.
Yeah.
Because they put that big fence up under the bridge.
Oh.
Yeah.
So now they're migrating.
I drove past and I saw that that in the hill that's like pushed up to the bridge, they carved some stairs into there, and I'm like, you might as well have a fucking mailbox at that point.
Oh, they're building their Roman Empire, dude.
Yeah,
they understand high ground's important.
It's literally like a fucking. You walk in, it's like the first village in Fallout, in like Far Cry. That when you wake up in Far Cry, and you're walking through the village.
Yeah,
it does really look like that. I have thought about that. What just a boss existence that is, to let a drug completely overtake and recircuit your brain to the point where you're like, I don't need to live in a house. I don't need relationships. I just need enough money to get high. It seems like a very simple life. In theory.
I guess there's one goal, but there's a lot of outcomes.
So they're talking about in Simple Man, Leonard Skinner.
Yeah, he's just like, start smoking blue strips. That's really all I want for my son.
Me simple. Yeah, dude, that's good stuff.
Dance with your mom to a wedding at that?
Do people dance?
Simple Man is like a crazy dude dancing with his mom song. Like it's 80% of country weddings, they dance to that one.
Oh yeah,
Simple
there he
Man?
goes.
That's an insane song to dance with your mom to.
Well, what song are you picking?
I'd be weeping in my mom's
Simple
arms.
Man.
You telling me you wouldn't be weeping in your mom's arms at your wedding?
Be simple.
You do the Shinedown cover. Yeah, do the Shinedown cover of Simple Man.
Yeah.
the real towny version of that song. Yeah,
I would do the Disturbed Sound of Silence.
That's a good
dark one.
You gotta get to pick
darkness, my old friend, dancing with your mom.
There's not a song I think I hate more than that one, to be quite honest.
Really?
I hate that song.
You'd put it above any Five Finger Death Punch song?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow. I talked to God today. That song is.
So you better not be talking down
on Five Finger Death Punch.
That's why they call me
on FFDP, dude.
I do. I'll be someone to admit I used to like their music.
Really?
It's not even ironic. You can't listen to it in an ironic fashion.
Oh no,
dude! Me and my cousin Nate punching the punching bag that's like held up by chains, in like their like spare room that's like now turned into kind of a garage. But there's no garage door. But it's like
it's got a garage vibe.
Yeah, it's got a garage vibe. It's got the concrete floor.
Damn, the guest room had a concrete floor?
It was like a room to the side. Like,
oh, okay.
It felt like there really should have been a garage door there, but it just wasn't. It was almost like an unfinished basement, but they're like
on the main level?
Yeah, it was one floor.
I just think about that too, where you like there are so many people that are concerned about the homeless crisis. But I don't know if you guys ever like woken up and put your feet on a dirt floor. Something's nice about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rolling out of bed. Oh my God, dirt on my feet.
Yeah, rolling out of bed and going, oh, I'm ready to face the day. You plant your feet right in dirt.
Dude, waking up to like your feet going onto that tent ground where it's like sliding around on the top of the dirt.
That you know what that really brings
every morning
from dust to dust, just like to a real thing right there.
Yeah.
I bet it's like some days they're kind of like it is a party under here. Like
there's definitely got to be good days.
There's got to be good times under there. There's got to be some of the worst times in people's lives, but sometimes it's got to be like, you know what? Like I woke up in the middle of the night, I really wanted to hit bad. Guess what? I walked like 10 feet. Got to hit, went right back to bed.
And I looked up at the stars and they looked pretty good. And I went back and laid down.
And the nice orange lights were looking particularly more colorful that night.
Mm-hmm. We were talking a lot about dying before.
We were, yeah.
Pretty much the entire
Aiden's
time.
about to go, guys.
Yeah, Aiden is very much prepared to go. He hasn't written a will or done anything. He just knows how it's going to happen.
Yeah. I know how I pass away.
Yeah. Oh, he's not been preparing at all. He just knows how he's going to die.
Yeah. You just got to die like a barn cat.
Yeah. Well, that was the last time you went under Franklin Bridge. A guy with white milky eyes came up to you and goes, and went car accident.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
30 days.
You guys are going to have to find a replacement host, but until you finally decide to pull the trigger, I sit on fourth mic and pant for the entire episode. And then I kind of adjust a little bit. And occasionally I get up and I just fucking shake to the point where my chain rattles against. And then I go, and sit back down and pant again for the remainder of the episode.
Aiden, what would you do if Fighting Irish came up to you and goes, only the blood of the lamb can protect you? What would you do?
I would pull him aside. I would say, how do you know that? Lead me to it. That would trigger a quest. I would quit my job and search for the blood of the lamb.
Searching for the blood of the lamb.
Yeah.
New objective.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Find the blood of the lamb.
Yeah. New area unlocked. You're just in Egypt with Fighting Irish.
Yeah. That would be awesome. He's completely sweated through his Ireland shirt again.
Oh, yes.
Walking. He already has a limp, but walking with a limp in sand. There couldn't be anything worse than that.
Oh yeah.
He's going up a big dune.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You just see like his 1 foot pattern, and the other one's just dragging behind.
Mm-hmm. He wouldn't have said that if he didn't want to save me, though. So he was willing to make the trek across.
Right.
He's willing, dude. It's fucking nice, fucking guy, dude.
Good dude.
Really good dude.
But yeah, I just want to go out that way.
Yeah.
Please, like you're sitting on my favorite blanket. But I do like to like spit on that and shake it up sometimes when I just get like a burst of energy, like when I was younger. Yeah. Sometimes I jump on it and I skid around, shake that blanket up, and then you take me out to the back of your town car.
Yep.
And Elliot lays that blanket down on the back seat, and I walk outside, and you're like, "No, it's okay, pal. We're just gonna go for a ride. We're just gonna take the river road." And I'm going. You're not even sure if I heard you or if I saw where you're pointing. I get in the back and I'm laying on that blanket and I'm looking at you guys and I'm just, you take me, get some ice cream. You're like, look how happy he is. You smile and you got tears in your eyes and then you just lay me down on some stainless steel and put that blanket over me and go, I love you, buddy.
Jesus.
You know?
There's somebody out there that's going to listen to this and cry.
Yeah. Well,
for what
they should cry.
I'm describing exactly how, in a respectful way, I would if I were given the opportunity. This is how I would like to pass away as a human,
as a person.
I don't understand if you're taking something, you're searching for a deeper meaning in this. There's nothing. There's none. This is how I would like to die as a person.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We would have to go into the North Memorial Comfort Room, wait for your whole family to get there.
Yep.
He doesn't have a lot of time. You guys got to hurry.
Yeah. Get in there and say goodbye. They said that he can hear you. He's listening, but he might not be able to say nothing back.
Yeah, just a log Facebook post. We gave him the 50 milligram edibles, the ones he always liked.
Yeah, that's what it gets to.
Yeah.
I'm not really taking care of myself, so my toenails are extremely long.
Yep.
And when you pop that tube of those 50 milligram edibles, you hear my toenails clacking against linoleum, and I come over to you and I'm fighting you for that thing. You're like, hey, and I'm like, all right. And then you drop it into my mouth, like I scarf that fucker up and then lay back on the couch.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm just saying how I want my last days to go if I could choose.
Yeah. Not a lot of people get to pick.
Yeah.
You're not really asking for much.
No. And I don't want to make anybody cry.
Right.
I'm not trying to make anybody sad.
You're right. Nobody's gonna get
Everybody
sad
comment
from
down
this.
below how you want to die, how you want to go.
How you
We'd
would
love to hear
prefer,
it.
like, consider the comment section like a final rights.
Yep.
You know, you say how you would like to go.
Right.
I feel like it's pretty legally binding.
Yeah, leave your will in our comments, please.
Yeah, the whole thing. Names, dates, addresses, all of your assets.
Yeah.
Leave it in there.
If your lady leaves you, edit. Feel free to edit it up in the comments. Where you're gonna.
Yeah,
give
you
her
can edit
stuff.
it. You can make a
edit it up.
redaction.
Like I
Right.
feel like it's pretty notarized.
This post isn't going down.
Yeah.
No, just add a reply to add an addendum or to like change something.
Right.
Yeah.
So just keep your thread to yourself. Don't comment on anybody else's final will and
Right.
testament. It's really gonna muck things up in court.
It's really gonna
Right.
fuck things up, and it's gonna be really disrespectful, guys.
And if they have any like relatives or like children, they might fight
Mhm.
about because the will is unclear.
Right.
Now that you've
Yeah.
commented
But
so many
please
times.
make a separate comment if you're going to comment on somebody else's will post. Just tag
and
them.
just tag them.
Just tag them. Yeah.
Mhm.
We really just want a
Here we
strong
go.
community.
and keep it civil.
Yeah, be civil about.
Oh,
in there.
now
Don't make
that guy
fun
is
of-
gonna make it a problem.
Mm-hmm.
He's fucking jacked.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
Fucking.
Dude, how
Dude, he's pulling out the goddamn
Yeah, yeah.
Android.
I think those are meth gay guys.
if
Do you
you
think those are meth guys?
potentially
Yeah.
I would that would be
I
so
don't
cool
know.
to see like a guy with like meth muscles pull out a Samsung and throw it in your face, be like, "Look what you did."
I saw a pretty bad wreck yesterday.
Yeah.
I was coming home from work in Brooklyn Center,
Mhm.
and I was driving on the 94.
Yep.
And on the opposite lane of traffic, there was a dude with a full plow truck and a trailer, and he went boom and slammed into the guardrail on the opposite side
Wow.
of it. And then a couple of cars banged into the trailer behind him, and I was like, "That's going to be a huge wreck."
Yep. Speaking of bad wrecks,
I was like really glad I saw it
yeah, you got
because
to
you don't often
No,
see
you
it.
do not often see that. I think too, like yesterday, I saw when I was driving down 35W.
Yeah, like
That's a good
imagine
one.
being best burgers in town, eating a burger and seeing that car flip. You're like, damn, my day just got a lot fucking better.
Right.
Yeah.
That's not my problem, and I just got to
It's-
see something really cool.
It is really cool. Everybody's pretty safe, I guess. That's pretty baller.
Mm-hmm. I think everybody was okay in that accident. I was just like, there are some things that happen that it's misfortunate for other people, but you
Yep.
see it and you go, "Oh, I appreciate where I'm at today."
I got to learn that.
Yeah, like
I saw my fourth car on fire yesterday.
I haven't seen one.
I've
Dude.
never
I've
seen it.
actually seen one in high school, but nobody was in it.
Okay, I don't think
haven't-
anybody was in this one, but it was in like a hotel parking lot
Yeah.
right by the mall, and it was plumes of black smoke going up
Yeah.
into the air, and then just like a red Prius on fire in front of a hotel.
Awesome.
Yeah,
That
So-
happened to my buddy Jordan's car in high school. We were sitting in study hall,
mm-hmm.
and someone goes, "Jordan, is that your car?" And he's like, which one? And she's like, it's on fire right now. And he looked and his car was completely engulfed in flames.
How does that happen?
It was something with the battery. He like wired in a new stereo.
Okay.
Oh,
And
wow.
something fucked up. It was one of those ones that just kind of stays on, I think. And he fucked up the wiring because he ripped apart the dash and he didn't really know what he was doing.
I
So it
see.
lit the whole thing on fire while he was in class.
Damn.
But that was the only time I've ever seen a car on fire.
I don't think I've ever seen a car on fire.
Dude, I would. Oh my! Watching car accidents lately has put the fear into me.
You think so?
Yeah,
we should be doing like baby sensory videos
We
Mhm.
should.
behind us.
Yeah.
So
Like
it's a bunch
Coco
of-
Melon and
Yeah,
stuff?
like a bunch of
Yeah.
dancing fruit.
Yeah. And Elliot occasionally flashes his feet. So we have
Right.
the Venn
Yeah.
diagram of children and pedophiles. Someone in the comments is going to be like, because I like feet does not mean I'm a pedophile.
I think it does though.
I don't know.
Straight up.
I think it depends the kind of feet that they like.
Yeah, if you're looking at my feet, sorry to say it.
You might be a chomo.
Yeah, you might be a chomo.
That would be a pretty cool Jeff Foxworthy bit.
Yeah.
You might be a chomo.
Dude, if you looked at my feet in any kind of sexual way, I hope a bunch of people swarm around you with a camera crew in a suburban Target.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
If
Hey,
you go to
Reddit.
Target to meet up with a 13-year-old boy that you met off Kick, you might be a chomo.
If you said you were there just to protect her from the other guys on that app, you might be a chomo.
Oh, that's a good one.
Goat Mentality Podcast. What's going on? It's your main man Kev. This week, the Goat Mentality Spotlight is spicy Chick-fil-A sandwiches with a sweet and spicy sriracha sauce. Fire combination, also known as God's work. Fantastic little sandwich in this little red little bag here. Absolutely delicious. I suggest you get it with sweet tea. Bomb.com. No, I don't have my hair styled or a hat on. It's getting to be bedtime for Kev, but I had to get this little clip in for the week. I didn't want to be late. So even though I'm missing my bedtime and I'm staying up way later than I need to be, I am sacrificing because I'm committing my part to the show. So that's your Goat Mentality Spotlight this week. Spicy Chick-fil-A sandwiches. No, the Goat Mentality Podcast is not sponsored by Chick-fil-A yet. Maybe one day, but it's not. Anyway, go eat some God's work. It's delicious. It's a fantastic little sandwich. Don't forget to practice your GF3 method. Look out for sign language. And remember to stay goated. Holler till next time.
If you
That's a good
blamed it
rap.
on your past sexual abuse that happened to you, you might be a chomo. They always resort to that. I was touched as a kid
Yeah.
too, and it's like, so this makes it better.
Right.
It's like being like, well, my dad was an alcoholic, so am
Right.
I.
And it's like, okay, so I'm going to do
Yeah.
the same exact thing. Be like, oh, don't feel bad
Mhm.
for me.
Where-
You just, I don't know. You
Where-
continued the curse.
Yeah.
Where are the predators getting caught that are just going, just what I'm into, dog? Shit, brother, that's just what I like.
Someone's calling me.
Who?
That's my lady.
You gonna call her?
Yeah.
Or-
I gotta.
That's fair.
yeah.
That's fine.
Um.
Elliot's supposed to meet a 14-year-old girl at a Target in
Mhm.
about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
And I guess she showed up early. You know, she
Yeah.
doesn't really know that Elliot works in military time, so send him
Yeah,
to
he's at
military.
1,800 hours right now. He fully walked outside to take that phone call. Damn, dude, we were
No.
just talking about that.
That's fair. No, that's a
That's
more
good.
respectful.
It
way
is a
to
very
do
respectful thing to do.
it, though.
I just want to. Do you feel fine talking about? I want to know about your dad stomping through a stool with his bare foot.
The
dude.
thing is, I don't even know. I don't even really remember what my parents would get into in arguments about. But I
Yeah.
just know it would end up like going from something to like they'd bicker about something.
Yeah.
Then the response would be frustration, then like frustration from both sides, and like then it like then it's like a pressure cooker.
Yeah.
Then sometimes some bowls get thrown around. You just gotta stomp a stool.
Stomp a stool with your bare foot, dude.
I remember I watched my dad stomp a stool with his bare foot. First thing I thought was like, damn, that fucking looked like it hurt.
That hurt, dude. But that's like one of those moves you make in anger, and you go, I can't let people know that hurt.
Yeah. Well, then that's when he left and drove away.
Yeah,
he went on that
he's going on his drive.
He went on his drive, and the thing is, he put on his Jordan slides. It was probably in the car. Going, fuck my foot.
Fuck, that hurt. What are the odds when he pulled over? He did one of these.
Checking it out.
He had to check that shit out, and then he was like, that feeling when you fucked up in anger, but you're like, God, I don't want to admit that to myself. Looking at your foot, being like, I really fucking did it this time. It's gonna be hard standing at work tomorrow. Walking with a limp, your coworker's like, what happened? I don't know. I woke up, I had a cramp in my foot, and it's really, you just got into an argument with your lady, and you stomped through a wooden stool with your bare foot.
I think one of my first memories was an argument with my parents,
mm-hmm.
and it was they were arguing, and I think my dad might have been insinuating that my mom's like with him for money, and then she lit $100 bill in front of his face.
Damn, dude. Damn. Your parents
dude.
That was cold blooded. Both of your parents moved.
Dude, my parents they're doing really good though.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
that's just, I think when you see like an older couple,
from like they're both in the army, and I feel like that really comes out.
Yeah. No, I get that too. Like, that's just a boss way of handling like an argument.
Yeah.
Like in
a fuck about money.
Yeah. And like an absolute testament to like what you can go through as a couple. And at the end of the day, still be sitting next to each other at some like outdoor obscure festival in St. Cloud, gambling on your slots, and being like, "You want a funnel cake?"
Yeah, they're like, paying for fun, dude. They're living easy. They don't even worry about how much fair food costs.
Yeah, they're just like, we did it. You know?
Yeah. The youngest is about to graduate soon. They're really like,
yeah, no, they're like, okay, we're chilling.
Yeah, they're straight up
we've
chilling.
had our ups and downs. Like when you hear an old couple say, we've had our ups and downs, especially coming from the dude for some reason, when he just, we've had our ups and downs. It's like, oh man, yeah, there's some rage behind that.
Yeah.
Like he just had a flashback of every memory, including stomping through a wooden stool with his bare foot. We've had our ups and downs.
We've had our ups and downs.
It's inevitable at some point, I think, in any relationship. Like, imagine if when
it's inevitable. At one point in all relationships, dude, we're gonna be stomping stools to pieces. We're gonna be
throwing bowls at the wall.
My lady's gonna throw a cereal bowl at my fucking head. I'm gonna like dodge it just barely. Yep.
That's exactly what I was saying. That's a natural progression and arc of every relationship. There will come a point where you're on the verge of physical violence towards one another. But God damn you if you lay your hands on one another. Do not do that.
Do not.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen, they never once laid hands on one another. Well, and you know, moms will do a little bit of body boxing, a little bit of like slapping, you know,
a little tummy slap. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Don't fucking say that.
Mm-hmm. Get you to be quiet. Watch your damn mouth. But yeah, I don't know. I guess what I was trying to say more or less is you can have some pretty significant downs, whatever that may be.
Yeah.
Whatever your points are, but if you stick through it.
Yeah. One day you'll be watching, you'll be at a drive-in theater.
Mm-hmm.
And you're just looking at her, and you know the stars are really nice, and the and the screen's really bright, and you're just thinking about how good life is.
Yeah.
And 3 months ago, you were stomping through a stool.
Stomping through a stool with your
She was lighting a $100 bill in your face.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, at the end of the day, if you can get through hard stuff, then I think it's worth it in the end. But I wonder what he's going through. Hearing the "you all right?" just as the door closes is like,
Yeah, no.
I hope he's doing okay. I hope both. Yeah, I was gonna say, I hope they're both doing well.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I haven't gotten to the point in my relationship as a man. Yes, I have gotten to a point going. I need to take a drive. Deciding in your head, I need to drive. Directionless, I need to just stare at the road for a little while.
Dude, that is a pretty that is still a boss way to handle things, though, in a way of like being like, instead of talking about it right now, I'm gonna go take a drive. We'll talk about it later.
I think that's
healthy, guys.
I was just gonna say, I think that's a very healthy thing.
A mantra for me, especially because I've been in some crazy stuff, is if you've been arguing longer than 5 minutes, nobody won. You can just I cut it.
Yeah, I think
people go to their own ways and think about what's going on, but like after 5 minutes, you're not winning. You know?
No,
it's easy.
Are we talking about?
We're just talking about just like how his dad's. It all started talking about his dad stomping through a wooden stool with his bare foot.
Yeah.
And then ultimately, what we came to the conclusion is like, in a relationship, you can have, like, just broadly speaking, you can have ups and downs, but if you make it through the downs, it usually ends up feeling better.
Oh, totally. Yeah.
Like, it makes your relationship stronger.
For sure.
It's sort of what we were saying. And then we were just saying, like, going on a drive, we were talking about doing that again. Sure. But I think that's a good way of handling shit.
Dude, I think, by the way, everything's totally fine.
Oh, good.
But dude, it's crazy because I just got a phone call about a dog being put down.
Really?
Out of the blue, and I'm like, oh, this is just serendipitous right now.
Wow.
Jesus Christ. Everybody's all right. But
bring the dog in here. Let's have a live dog getting put down.
No, already dead. But yeah,
I don't know when we talked about putting dogs down.
We were talking about you dying.
Was that similar to a dog?
I'm sorry, dude. You know what? My bad.
Oh,
but no, dude.
Well, no, they had to put their dog down exactly the way you wanted to go, dude. It's pretty.
Yeah.
Well, dude,
pretty big coincidence.
That is a very serendipitous moment.
I won't talk about details here because it is still a topic that I'm sure people don't want me to talk too much about. But basically, this dog, one of my girlfriend's loved ones was watching this dog with their own dog.
Yeah,
and the animal that was put down was very like attention aggressive. So like this person pet the other dog.
Yeah.
It tore half of their finger off.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Which is like, okay, you have to.
Yeah,
do that.
You gotta.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing else you can do.
Yeah.
So
it is hilarious. We do that with
it's so crazy
that we do that with animals, where it's like, "Hey, what you just did was irredeemable. We're gonna kill you now." But then when it comes to us, it's like, "Hey, we're just conscious beings with a complex range of emotion, and we need to. Yeah, this needs to be a fair trial." And it's like, no, we've decided as a society you need to die.
Right.
Allegedly, this dog bit my finger off, so now I have to go fucking kill him.
Die because of that.
Just imagining a pit bull sitting like in a defendant's chair with like the full like collar up to here, and nice
got the square glasses.
I was gonna say they put the glasses on him just to make him look more meek.
Yep.
And he's looking at the jury, and the defense attorney's like, "They got a thing against pit bulls, all right? I'm going to do my best," and they present the case, and it's like,
yeah,
sham trial, dude.
We got Judge Anderson today.
Yeah,
he really does not.
It's not looking good. He does not like pit bulls.
His grandson was killed
by
a pit bull.
Attacks are really. He is not soft on pit bulls.
No, his middle child was actually killed by a pit bull.
Yeah. He's got a streak going.
He's thrown the book at you.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude, that was crazy.
But I mean,
missing a chunk of the finger.
Sorry for the interruption, but my god, that was
dude,
because she texted me and I was like, okay, and then immediately called me after, and I'm like, oh, okay,
yeah.
So,
wow. No, it is just we just do that with animals, but then like have seemingly more love for most animals than we do human beings. But then when it comes to them acting out, it's like, no, you need to die.
Yeah.
What happened to the
I love my
cute
dog
thing?
more than
Yeah.
all people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My baby's actually a pit bull. My baby's actually a dog. They got like a bumper sticker on it, bites somebody, and everybody's like, we need to kill this thing right now.
Yeah, dude.
And everybody agrees.
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you're a dog that's done bad, there's no workhouse for you, dude.
Yeah, no matter how young you are, there's no going on Dr. Phil and going to that horse rehabilitation.
No, they're not going to send you to ride horses in Utah. They're killing you. They're killing you probably that day.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you're dying. Kill me today.
Mm-hmm. If I bit that baby, may God murder my puppies. Don't say that. Murder them today.
Right now, today.
Mm-hmm.
I was also thinking, because when we were in Galesville, if you even mention Code Blue Cam, everybody's got a story about how they know somebody on Code Blue Cam.
Well, because that's where it originated.
I know, but I was rewatching some Code Blue Cam after I got home, and I was watching the one about the guy who took the bags of candy and ate them in the bathroom.
Awesome.
And they accused him of stealing. Then he was like, "You guys accused me of stealing. I'm gonna walk around the counter, steal a pack of cigarettes, and
dip.
Leave."
They accused him of stealing, which he did. And then when confronted about stealing, he was like, I can't believe how blatantly disrespectful you are. You want to call me a thief? Here's a thief. And he walked behind the counter, stole a pack of cigarettes, and was walking down the street. That was his defense.
That's pretty respectful. Like to just steal one pack?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, like you could have went for like a carton or...
Yeah, the cops threw him down at one point in the video, I remember, and it looked like he lost all of his inventory.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah.
Like that's all the experience coming out of this.
It was just empty chicken sandwich wrappers, cigarettes. What are we at for time?
Okay. Imagine like
everything with a value of 0.
Yeah.
Hovering over all of his items.
Just
Crushed pack
mana.
of cigarettes.
Yeah. I don't know.
I would love to be just in my car, just forcibly turned to the side by a semi truck. Oh my god!
Yeah.
Here we go again. Let's go.
Yeah.
When I crashed my car when I like fell asleep, I remember like because you don't really realize that you've fallen asleep. Like you just like snap open.
Yeah.
And like I look out my like the window and I just see sparks flying to the side.
Dude, I've never even come close to fall. I've driven 24 hours. I've not come close to falling asleep while I'm driving.
I was gonna say like I drove 10 hours through the night and I drank probably 3 20-ounce Red Bulls, but like I wouldn't trust myself like if I wasn't.
Yeah. I did see the black cat the truckers talk about. After a while, I did start to see the black cat.
Really?
When it went from morning to dark again, then I did see. I was like, yeah, I'm seeing it.
The black cat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is where you just see a black cat?
That reminds me of my granddad
running across the road, and it's just not there.
Whoa.
When my granddad was on, this is another story. This is a dark episode. When my granddad was on chemo, he would see a black dog that would lay beside him.
Nice.
That fucker bites him. They're killing that dog. No more of that vision.
Back to the spirit realm.
Yep.
You're scaring Donald.
He's just driving an imaginary dog to the.
But like that's the thing though, is like everybody that I've known that has been like on the brink of death and then died, it's always been like, I'm just seeing shit, and they just accept that it's real. Like my great grandma was seeing like a girl on the ceiling, and she was shouting numbers at her and telling my mom to write it down.
The numbers, Mason. What do they mean?
Yeah.
Her
Both
last
of her
days were
hands
just
are-
like the lobby of a Call of Duty Black Ops
Yep.
game. What do the numbers mean, Mason?
Yep.
I read this book that they used to give. My cousin had it when my aunt passed away. They gave a booklet to like walk you through hospice,
Mhm.
but it was like the last of that copy because some of the language was like harsh or too blunt.
Mhm.
So they made this new packet, but they gave him the old one.
Mhm.
And it gives you like a day by day breakdown of like what's going to start happening to your loved one as they go through hospice.
Yeah.
And on like day 2, it's like they may have no interest in seeing friends or talking to anybody or watching the news or reading the paper. And it's like, damn, it takes you till like right about to the end where you go, I don't have to pretend I like that fucker anymore. Tell them to go away. My aunt, I think, did that with somebody. She said, I don't want to talk to them.
Yeah,
And just had them leave.
There were
Yeah, I'm cool on you, brother.
Yeah, I'm cooling on you. I don't need to watch the news. No more No Jumper.
have you guys ever heard of the guy named Dr. John Deloney?
Mm-mm.
Okay. It's basically like Dr. Phil, but like the radio version of it where people will call in with their problems. And there was a woman that was talking about how her husband had a stroke and he lost all of his short-term memory.
Yeah.
And she was like, well, I kind of fell in love with like one of his best friends. And she was like, is it okay if I marry his best friend and divorce him?
She ain't gonna stay till the end?
Apparently, because she was saying that he's been on the brink like 3 or 4 times and will not die. Could you imagine? But she's like, he's been on the brink 3 or 4 times. Just the whole family's like, please go. And but she was also saying that like she would still take care of him and he would still live in the house with them, which I don't know, dude. I feel like that feels very recipe
wrong
for like a triple or a double murder suicide.
Yeah.
Where it's like, oh, I awaken at a random point.
You have like your final moment of lucidity and find out that your wife married your best friend and divorced you.
Yep.
And they're just waiting for you to die. Yeah.
Yeah. No good. Dark episode, folks. That's why I got the foot up.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, that's nice.
It's like when the firefighters would come to school, some of the kids would get scared, so they tell them to look in the eyes. If you're uncomfortable with anything we're saying, just look at the foot, dude.
Yeah. I don't know. I think this has been a very insightful episode.
Absolutely.
We've talked about love,
Yeah.
relationships,
Last will and testament's.
last will and testaments, just death and dying, coming to terms with dying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it's time for reels now? Now that we're at,
what has it been 35 minutes?
Yeah.
okay, well,
All right.
we don't have to go to reels now.
No, we will.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, we'll get us off the topic of death.
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I think death is going to be more prevalent.
Yeah.
Now that
we're pulling
with
up reels.
everything that you're sending, Elliot.
People are not dying in the reels I send.
Well, they're not dying, but they
I don't think I've been sending anything violent.
Peter Griffin in the whip it.
Just a photo.
Yeah, just a
This is
photo
a
of a
photo
fat kid doing some galaxy
Yep.
gas.
Every I feel like it's such a plight for fat guys with glasses where no matter what they do, they're Peter Griffin no matter what.
Yeah.
Like one of my coworkers gets constantly called Peter Griffin.
The same. Yeah.
Let's go.
Stand alone.
Dude, there's no defense for this.
No. This is
Dude, I imagine him knocking me around into a corner.
I was just saying, like, when I saw that video, it immediately said to me, that's a group home brute.
Yeah.
That's a group home heavy, dude.
Yep.
When they come at you windmilling their
Yep.
arms like that, this is gonna fucking hurt.
It's an elite in Halo.
Mm-hmm.
Just moving very quickly side to side.
Mm-hmm.
You got to
Just a
keep up with it.
berserker.
And he's targeting your oldest and like lightest woman.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, doesn't have enough time to get to the blocking pad.
No.
Yeah,
dude.
you know, she already retired from her other career,
Mhm.
and she just decided to pick up group homework.
Yeah.
Doesn't understand the
it's so-
lion's den she was thrown
Yeah,
into.
yeah.
Yeah.
He just turns into the Doom guy at some point. Ding down, down, down.
Yeah,
no hot dogs. Bang, 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 breaks her arm, smashes it through her head.
Those punches are a lengthy incident report.
Yeah,
they are.
That's gonna take a minute to write out and have the case manager.
Oh
read.
yes.
Yeah, he is definitely getting a new medication after this one.
Yeah,
Right.
they're gonna take him in for a different eval.
Yeah.
We haven't seen
Somebody-
Evan in a while.
Where's Evan at? He's in the hospital. Why? Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
let's go.
Let's
Yes. Look at that. Sink that fucker.
No way.
Yeah.
Yes, dude, I'm fucking fired up.
Dude, that is a really fucking steaming hot reel. Wow.
That was awesome.
That was really good.
I made sure to send that to Kevin Holmes.
Do you think,
Good.
when they got his attention, they're like, "Yo, LP, little person, we need to give LP some playing time."
LP's a good nickname for a little person.
Mm-hmm.
Also, can you play that one more time?
Yeah.
Please.
Because they're not giving him any respect either. Which, God, that's gotta feel
Nobody's
good.
blocking him.
Nobody's covering. They're like, oh, he ain't got shit.
Yeah,
Just
look
wait.
at how he walked away.
With the
Boom.
sky hook.
No respect at all for him.
Zero, dude. They gotta have two men on him.
Yep,
Next.
exactly.
Yeah. Trey,
Oh, this one, I've seen this.
I've not.
Listen, niggas, I got one goal and one goal only. And that is to fucking make $1 million in less than an hour, nigga. When I get this money from fucking escrow. In Vegas, nigga. I got one casino.
When you
and a
decide
few
to talk to
machines,
somebody
nigga,
at the joint,
and we're
like one of the
gonna do it,
regulars
nigga.
over at the bar.
Can I do it? Listen, nigga. I've hit 9 back-to-back jackpots
Whoa,
in less
dude.
than an hour. In Tampa,
Whoa.
Florida, nigga.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, that unironically got me hyped up.
Yeah, dude.
No, like I saw that and I was like, yeah. It is
How far is
about making
Mystic?
money.
Yeah. He's got the eye on the prize, dude. Well, he's passenger. Someone else is driving. It's either he's driving or someone else is driving, and both realities are pretty fucking crazy.
It's awesome. Like I kind of wish. Like sometimes I see people making reels like that, and I go, I don't know why, but life feels a lot easier in your.
Oh,
shoes.
yes. Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing good.
Like I feel like there's a lot of difficult moments that arise in
For
that
sure.
lifestyle, but the processing and the coping,
Mhm.
it just goes. You're just like, well, fuck that stupid bitch, or
Right.
just
Mhm.
like, well, I'm gonna go gamble.
Right.
I got to make some money,
gonna hit
so
a
I'm
big-
gonna gamble.
Yep.
I gotta flip a brick.
Yeah.
and go into the casino.
Yeah, it's just like your solutions are skewed to your problems, but somehow always end up
Nobody's
working
making
out.
crack anymore to try to fucking
Yeah.
I see all my friends are making bad financial decisions, and they're getting factory jobs for $14 an hour. Whip up some fucking crack, pussy. I don't
Yeah.
know what you're doing.
It ain't even a
Have
big
some
deal
self-respect.
anymore.
Oh, you brought her some food without me?
No, he came in the door. He said he got him something.
I got me something.
This is his.
See, I was gonna give it to him, but since you here, I'm gonna give it to you. And if you wanna give it to him, you ain't gonna give it to him, Mike. You ain't gonna give it to him, Mike.
Yes, I ain't giving him
So,
to
nigga, you gonna starve. You got to wait till your egg get boiled. They yours.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go down here and give him one. I didn't know. Yeah. I didn't know he.
I love you, granddad. Give me a hug, man.
Oh man, get on with me here, cause I brought you some damn shit. Nigga, you are crazy as hell.
I can't get a hug.
Nigga, you don't be hugging on no player, nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, nigga like me hugging on something. What's wrong with you, boy?
What's wrong with you, boy?
Can't help it,
Straight
boy.
up, I've not
But
hugged
act
my
like you
grandpa in
goddamn
years.
real,
It's
nigga.
just handshakes now.
I got you.
Don't something running out.
Just handshakes.
Yo, sucker.
It's not even me. Like, I'll go in for a hug.
Boss up,
He'll
nigga.
handshake me.
Dude, he's hitting you in the abdomen like
Yep.
that.
Yep.
Yeah.
I do really like that. At just some point, it's probably because he's recognized again. Not to bring up death again, but he's probably recognized or come to terms that my life is going to end, and I need to cope with this in some way or another. So maybe physical contact with my loved ones, if I can limit that,
Right.
maybe the feeling of loss won't be there
Right.
in the end.
Well,
We
no,
just keep it to handshakes for the last 8 years.
Yeah.
Just keep it in.
Yeah.
No, dude, he recognized the fakeness in his grandson.
Really?
His grandson he didn't want to hug his ass when he didn't have food for him.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't just happy to see him.
That's true. He was sick of his grandson having his hand out.
Oh, now that I feed you, now you want a hug from old granddad.
Yep. Here we go, Trey.
Show him that bag. Show him your daddy getting money.
Mm-hmm.
No, come here. Where you going?
Yeah.
This video makes me excited to be a dad.
This bitch. We was fucked up last year. We wasn't broke, but we was fucked up. Show him that bag. Show him your daddy.
Doesn't that video make you excited to be a father?
Mm-hmm.
Turn the camera on, bro. AUD 9 bro. Remember I told you something, nigga? Remember I told you I don't like your music on YouTube. If I see you, we can fight.
Oh.
Turn the camera on, bro.
I told you I don't like your music on YouTube. We could fight.
Yep.
Slap the shit out of him.
Yeah.
Well, that was the direction it was going.
Right.
It feels
He
like
wanted that.
Yeah.
That's gonna be someone going up to Elliot, going like, "Yo, I commented on your podcast on YouTube. I don't like that shit.
I hate that shit." Trey, you said this is the goat of the week.
Yeah, yes, dude. This is the goat of the week. I think we should try to have a goat of the week. My son, the true gamer, Knox.
Tommy.
Let's go.
It's a dude passed out at his, I assume his mom's place.
Yep.
He's fully grown. He's probably old. He's definitely older than all of us. And he's been smoking loud all day or night, and he just passed out in the gaming chair, just grinding.
And
to me, I was gonna say he was probably just so tired from making money all night.
Right.
Probably.
Yeah.
Making those V-Bucks. He was in the Fortnite character customization screen.
Mm-hmm.
He was putting in work.
Dude, I hope that message unavailable isn't the fucking no jumper clip I sent.
The culture?
Yeah, the culture of the week.
What the fuck are you doing?
It's a dude pissing down some stairs. And we got a guy walking in the bottom of the stairs.
This is I sent this in here.
This is what King Von would look like if he was from 63rd.
I don't know who that man is.
And there's no way to prove that. That's not what he would look like if he was from 63rd.
That's a good guy, though.
He is lined up.
Yeah.
He's got tears in his eyes. You ever get such a good haircut that it just brings a tear to your eye? Here we go. Whoa. Damn.
Ooh, this one's very good.
Oh, not on his fucking polar bear pajama pants, dude. Those are like Christmas pajama pants that your family member gives you.
He's in a Christmas outfit right now.
Mm-hmm. On my way from Detroit, I noticed this dude drunk before we even got on the plane. I warned him to slow down. Then 15 minutes later, before takeoff, this is him.
This is this is you if you didn't have it together when you were drinking. At least you'd make it to the fucking bathroom.
Dude, when the time that I took the Spirit Airlines flight on Christmas Eve, that was close. That was right around the time I quit drinking. I said I can't do this anymore. Max drove me to the airport. It was when we were all living together.
Did you take a bunch of mushrooms?
He gave me a bunch of mushrooms. He was like, take some of that dragon's breath. So he gave me a squeezer of the
alcohol THC.
Alcohol THC. Then I went to Red Cow and I started putting out gin and tonics and Busch Lights.
Wow.
And then I was like, can you give me one more? He's like, no, we're closing. I gave him $20 and I was like, please just have one more. And he gave me one more, and I said, can I have a water cup? And he was like, yeah. And he gave me a water cup. I poured the beer in there, put the lid on it, was sipping that fucker, and I got on the plane. The woman came down, and she was like, alcohol drinks? And I was like, yeah, I was like, you guys have any gin? She was like, no. I was like, I'll do a vodka Sprite. And she was like, okay. And she started to pour me one, and I was like, how many can you legally sell me? I was like, there is an amount. And she was like, 6. And I was like, I'll have 6. So I bought 6 mini bottles and 1 can of Sprite, sucked all of them down. Don't really remember it. I remember turning to the person next to me. It was all families on the plane. I turned to the family next to me. I said, well, we're going to Vegas. It was like an 8 p.m. flight, 9 p.m. flight.
Wow.
Sucked it down. Next thing I know, I just go like, come back to life again. I don't know if I was awake or if I was talking. Got up, went to the bathroom, was like, I gotta puke. But I was like, I'm going to try and convince myself I gotta shit. So I start shitting, and then I throw up.
Oh my God.
I throw up in my lap on the plane in the bathroom.
That's a nightmare situation.
Stand up with shit my ass cheeks.
Oh my God.
Throw up. And then I start trying to clean my thighs up, and I gotta poop again. So I sit down, I start shit, and I stand up, and I'm throwing up. And they're trying to land the plane, and the stewardess is knocking on the bathroom door. She's like, sir, we need you to return to your seat. I was like, just a second, please. And she walked away for a bit. And I was throwing up, and I was trying to clean it all up. It was just shit and puke all over my legs in the bathroom. I'm trying to clean it up with that shitty 1-ply paper towel. And then she bangs on the door again. I was like, you got to give me a fucking minute, bitch. You got to give me a second. She's like, sir, we're going to have to open the door, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh, man. So I just flushed what I could and I walked out, and everybody was looking at me. They like circled the plane because they couldn't land. I thought the cops were going to take me when I got off the flight. And then I woke up Christmas morning, and I was throwing up yellow into my
Straight
aunt and uncles. Yeah,
yeah. You're throwing up like a boomer.
Yeah, and I
boomer from Left 4 Dead.
Yeah, straight up, dude. It was just all acid and fucking bile. And I could hear Christmas music playing, and my whole family was downstairs making cookies. Yeah. I texted my mom. I said, "You got to get me a Gatorade."
Wow, dude.
Cool blue, please.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
well,
this
Christmas, next video actually ties in exactly what you were saying.
Yeah, this would be me over at Como Tap.
That's you after sliding the bartender another 20.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Oh, I've seen this video. This is a fucking good
Good.
one.
I'm good. All right, Crab Lovers, look. It's my buddy right here.
This is what
We'll give
people
him $20.
like. See,
Oh, you ready? Yes, sir.
he's doing slap me for $5, and that's a clean looking homeless man. He is an entrepreneur.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Wow.
Like, he's getting back on his feet.
Mm-hmm.
At the cost of probably head trauma after a
Probably.
while.
This next one, I think this pit bull bit off this guy's
gonna blow
kid's
me, bro?
finger.
You know what you did to me? You gonna blow at it, bro?
Oh.
Shoot! Where the cops at? You gonna blow it, bro? Ah, shit! Bro?
Damn.
Yeah, dude. Did he hit him with that dead eye?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did. He went. And then he just.
Excited to be a father in that video.
Yeah, I see that and I go, I'm excited to be a dad.
This is awesome. In the Billabongs.
Yep.
Wow, dude.
It is crazy that you have to run across someone else's like grave plot
Mm-hmm.
to do that.
You just gotta keep living, man.
Yeah.
L-I-V-I-N.
Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, that would hurt.
So bad.
I need something that's like this movie.
I've seen this one here.
Oh.
It's in his head. It's in your forehead.
Yeah, he good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've gotten pretty hurt while drinking and never thought, I gotta change how I'm living. It was only until internally a doctor said, you're gonna die.
You're good. This is such a sick clip.
Yeah, this is crazy.
The hand gesture is so smooth. They don't fucking play slick. Done. Dunzo, dude.
That was a
everybody
fucking Fast and Furious ass move, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What's going on here?
Here we go. I haven't seen Annoying Orange in a while.
Oh, looks like Banana had to split.
Dude, watching just his friends getting executed.
Oh, that hurt Apple's peelings.
He's still making videos, dude? I can't watch that.
No,
I
we
can't either.
can't. No, we don't need to.
Yeah. That's good stuff.
Ripping up the joggers. Got the joggers and the fucking Goodfellow tee
Yeah,
up
you
in
got
there.
your asshole and taint showing. Probably all black.
Yeah.
Ah. Damn.
Oh, this one's very good.
Yep.
Watch everybody ducking.
He's just like, gotta look at this fucking guy.
Also, waving it around with your finger on
the trigger.
Not that you should be waving a gun around in a crowd full of people, but
He's having a
finger
good
on the
time.
trigger is crazy.
Dude, you see that guy sitting on the floor with his arm out? Like, come on, brother.
Yeah.
Dude, directly at the guy in the blue.
Yeah.
And also just waving it in front of a kid's face.
Yeah. I mean,
they're hiding the
fucker
bullets.
doesn't know the first thing about trigger safety.
No. Know your target and all that's behind it is what I gotta say.
That's all I have to say about that man dancing.
And know your protection on anybody.
Why
just
would you need
unsafe
that?
overall.
Yeah. I would put it on for the music.
Right.
Was that the last reel?
If I walked back there and I heard that music, I'd be like, whoa, where's the fucking... I need a goddamn earplug. And then someone starts shooting a gun and I go, I'm glad I got this earplug in.
Is that the last
Cuts
reel?
off that
That's the last
racket.
reel, I
Yeah.
believe.
Damn, dude, they deleted the no jumper clip I sent. It was a no jumper clip of Aiden Ross shitting on Taylor Swift for endorsing Kamala Harris, and you could just hear in the background he's playing slots online.
Awesome.
you just hear the ding-ding-ding-ding.
And he apologized?
No, he was like, fuck Taylor Swift, dude.
Let's send at least one no jumper clip. Oh, we are?
Hell yeah, dude.
This was okay.
This is a good
I
one.
think it was a good one.
Hey guys, please out of a 1 to 10 scale, please be rating every video
rank
that we
the
do.
episodes.
Rate the
please.
episodes. Go back into other episodes. Let us know what parts were good. Rate it individually. Give us in-depth reviews.
I feel like wearing the shirt backwards it's just my collar is junk, no matter how I put it.
Yeah. Well, you rocked it out with the hardest rap is the hardest trap is in the 55014 area code. Have a blessed day.
And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the Goat Mentality Podcast on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram at the Goat Mentality Podcast. And don't forget to stay goated. Peace.